fans, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got... Oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one. Reggie Crawford gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Fernandez. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now at the plate, here is Weston Wilson. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, David Fry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, good eye, huh?
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Mine, I got it.
Bailey is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
Ball 4, take your base. 3 out.
New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Alexander Palmer. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Next, it'll be Nick Cale, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Edgar Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Adolfo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And stepping in, Freddie Zamora. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, great at nice beat.
In now, Joe Green. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Round it hard.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
You're out. 3. Hey, nobody out now.
Digging in will be Jamie Westbrook. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Here we go, boys.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bounce it to the left side. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in next, Weston Wilson flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lined hard to center field. Adolfo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate is David Fry. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. And there's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Go hard, go hard.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Alexander Palma. And he gets ahead 0-1. In the air to right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. So now to the plate, Nick Cale, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
1-1 the count. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. First pitch on the way. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. To the plate now, Jamie Westbrook. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Weston Wilson. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the fifth with a leadoff triple. Standing in now, David Fry, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Next to stand in is Mark Mathias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
I got it.
Adolfo is there, 2 gone. Now to bat, Alexander Palma. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Popped him up. Remillard is calling for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. So here is Nick Cale, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Up next, Edgar Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A ball and no strikes. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box, Freddie Zamora. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
That's a ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. At nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay, but a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better than 1 that time. And now in the box, Jamie Westbrook. He flew out in his last debut. First offering. Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
Two.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-5 now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Danny DePico is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
9-6, the final tally in this one. Birmingham took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Minor League Baseball is live and on.
That hit him. He's got through.
So now here is Reggie Crawford looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Phillies are visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping 1 on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
That's ball 4.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Reggie Crawford. As the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. He's set. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-2 is the count.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Reggie Crawford. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Popped him up.
I got it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
He's out. 3 out.
Next up is Reggie Crawford. Popped into foul ground his last time up. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's... And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Birmingham took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jared Kelly finds his first win of the season. Number 63 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Team's future stars are on.
You're out.
Your attention, please.
So now here is Reggie Crawford looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers.
So now to the plate, Freddie Zamora. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit down the line at first, reined in. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in next, Reggie Crawford. He's got runners in the corners here with only 1 gun. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Reggie. So the next to bat will be Reggie Crawford, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. Red stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, back in standing.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up now.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Now a move over to just keeping him close.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one.
Hey, let's go, kid. What's time here?
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today? So next to hit is Joe Gray, and they're runners at the corners now. Grounded to the right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dewar, right there. Takes the pitch away.
So stepping in is Reggie Crawford, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one.
And now Joe Gray. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Reggie Crawford, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now batter.
Next to hit is Micah Rodolfo. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
3.
Tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Luke Barker earns this.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see.
Welcome to MLB The Show. And next to dig in, Reggie Crawford. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And now here is Reggie Crawford, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. He might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Feliciano has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Into the box, Reggie Crawford. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get the Double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the...
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Now into the box, Reggie Crawford singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, let him fly up there, huh?
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of...
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score.